Whoa! Casey, you going next? Trucking industry, you need to have a double duty dispatch / diaper changer. When I'm sitting at home and the brokers will call, I'll let the trucking wife answer the phone, and she's a lot more, like, I don't know, she's just a better salesman. I don't know, how would you explain it?
Well, she said
it was a lady that was calling.
Yeah, she was really nice. She's nice to me, but she was like, you know, oh, we can only do 2,000, we can only do 2, and I was like, yeah, well, we won't take it for less than 25. I was like, I'm sorry. She's like, well, yeah, I know you have to deadhead out. I was like, yeah, we have to, you know, compensate for that.
And how long before they call back?
Like literally 5
minutes.
She was like, well, I guess I'll just leave. She goes, I guess I'll just leave the offer in, and then, well, I guess we'll see. And I was like, believe me, if they need it moved, they'll pay it. So just let me know. And she's like, okay. I was like, all right, bye. 5 minutes later.
Like this on
Thanks, buddy. It's dirty because he's slobbering on it, so just keep throwing it.
5 minutes later, she called back and she was like, well, would you take 24? And I was like, okay.
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 Yeah. Well, we're heading back to Florida. They were trying to get, well, here's the original offer they were giving to us, and then they came back at $18.50, and then they did 19, and then they did 2, and then we got it for 24. So cool. Heading back to Florida, 400 miles, and it's light, so everyone, Mondays are a good day to book loads because it's all the loads they couldn't get done on the weekend or on Thursday, Friday. They need them done Monday. So Tuesday's the worst day. Wednesday gets a little better. Thursday, Friday, pretty good, but Monday's pretty good too. All right, let's go get the truck fired up. Do you want to come with me to wash Mama's car?
Do you want to go with that?
Go get some clothes on.
All right, go put clothes on.
So we got this in the mail today. I called the guy who originally built this truck, and the interior used to be like that dark brown, saddle brown. And this is the stuff they use. 15243 satin black. It's about 20, we paid like 21 bucks. Taped off some different stuff. I'll show you what we did. And somebody must have used this to get into the truck at one point because they had a bunch of silicone. You can kind of see some of it right here still. That I just, it fell off. It was already falling off, so could get some nice epoxy for that. But this stuff's pretty cool. SEM color coat. They did the carpet and everything, so like it had little bits of I just did this. It had little bits of brown popping through right here. And I just touched it up, taped off right here. And it also had like little brown right here and here. It's pretty cool stuff. Can't even tell. Nice stuff. Little parts of the door and the speaker had brown. So now we're all black again, but the steering wheel, you can tell it's kind of brown through it. I don't know, they probably use this, but I take the whole steering wheel off to paint it, so we'll probably do that down the road. But right now, I'm happy with the brown going away. Cool stuff they have these days. Never even knew about this. All right, let's go wash this car because it's been dirty for a while. And then we got a load. Well, we did get a load. We're gonna go pick that thing up. Yeah, but it has an open window to pick up from midnight to midnight. So I'm just gonna get it on trailer after the boy comes back from school. Cool. Right, so wifey's truck and wife's Escalade's getting redone. BJ's Auto Detail, right off of the Fairview exit. This is coming into Fountain Inn from Simpsonville. So from the truck sitting, getting its engine redone, the hood had some water spots get on it with a bunch of pollen, so it had these spots on there. So they did a full cut wax on it for 70 bucks. That you're not gonna beat that anywhere else. So maybe we'll have the good old red done there next time. But yeah, BJ's Auto, good stuff right off the freeway. Waffle House down there that we go to every now and then. But yeah, she's gonna have a nice fresh coat of wax on it, and I'm gonna go get the truck and head on to Florida soon. How many of you have ever been to the old Dollar Jet? Spartanburg. Always stop right at the stop sign because they get mad at you if you go further because they can't read your numbers on your truck. Learned that one time. Let's get in here and get checked in. If you ever come here, I've only ever dropped here. This is the first time I've picked up. That was a good 15 minutes of them trying to figure out why I was even here. But somebody got on the phone who knew I was coming, and I guess it's not an emergency load, but just some kind of product they have here that they need to redistribute also to their Alachua, Florida location for the distribution center down there. So it says 29,000 pounds of retail. Who knows? Maybe they got some displays or something that they need to distribute. But I am the guy that's doing it for them. So they say, come on down here. This is typically where you go if you ever come here to, it's called Jonesville, South Carolina. It's right by Spartanburg. It's about 30 miles from my house, 35 miles. If you come here, this is where you'll drop. You just pull along these ways, see all the oil spots on the ground, and stay out of the way. I'm gonna park next to Clown. That Clown right here. All right, it's a scary clown. Scary clown on that Aero Cab W9. It's a nice truck though. Got some pinstriping on it. Okay. Let's get in here and see what we got going on. They called me and said when I was going to be here, and last week I took a load to, I went and going to pick up a load in like Clinton, South Carolina, if you know where that's at, just south of, I live in Simpsonville. So I get down there to pick it up, live load again, and they're like, no, it's loaded on this trailer that's been here for 2 months. Yeah. And we can't get it to move. And I'm like, well, I'm a live load. This is my trailer, so I can't just take that trailer and then.
That's how we doing it. We load up on the trucks and they come by, I think you got your bobtailing in, you know, I'm like, you already have a load. I'm like, on our end, we're supposed to go ahead and put them on the truck, put it out there. When you guys show up,
Yep, dropping hook.
dropping hook.
Drop a trailer, but
now we got to put it to the door. If we knew that, I'd have left it on the staging.
yeah, that's on the staging. That's what they should tell you that, because it says in here live load, because it's my trailer, so I can't leave it nowhere. It's all miscommunication. That's the hardest part of this game.
We'll get it. We'll load it up. Hey, I got 10 trailers ready for you guys to come pick up. Oh yeah, we got a driver come get it. And our 4 drivers show up like.
And they got their own trailer.
Yeah, I got a trailer. I'm like, what they got to do with me? Grab this one, leave that one. He said, man, I can't.
I can't. It's my trailer.
Hey, JB Hunt, like, so your driver said he can't drop? Oh no, they live loads. I'm like, now I gotta get a yard jockey to try to find these trucks, back them into doors,
and then put them next to each other, and then move them over.
Now I'm flipping guys in and out. I'm sitting here like
wasting time, wasting people you need to use for other things.
Now I gotta call my guy. I hope he's still here. I'm like, hey, go back down there. I'm gonna put my man in 5 and 6. So now I gotta wait for a yard jockey to find that trailer to bring it to the other side of the building.
Well, I'm saying I can bring it. I know where it's at. I'll bring it over there. I'll drop mine over there and go get that one.
So we have to change that bill, right? To his trailer number?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your trailer number?
531446.
And who do you drive for?
RMT. It's my company.
RMT.
Yep.
Now he'll have to have a different seal, right?
Yeah.
The seal's on the seal. I don't think it's closed up.
It's not close
So
up.
we can take the seal off the back and then put it on.
Okay.
If it makes it easier though, I'll put my trailer in 5 and go get that trailer and put it in 6. I can do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Make it quicker.
Okay. So you can go in 5
And I'll go grab that other one and put it in 6, the L620.
L620
Okay.
and 6.
Hunt has been dropping the ball. You just heard that conversation. He's had a bunch of drivers come in here now, just like me, because they're brokering out loads, and they already had the trailers preloaded. And you're supposed to be taking one of the JB Hunt or Dollar General trailers down there, but we got our own trailers. We paid a lot of money to purchase our own trailers, so we had the bargaining power to do our thing. So that's crazy. It's just miscommunication, but whatever. I think JB Hunt's just trying to move some stuff because it's hard out here right now. So it's good for us. Got a great rate, but now I got to go through a little more hoops to get this done. And as you can see, I told them I'll go grab this empty and move it over there, because sometimes out here you guys will wait for the yard jockey. It'll take 45 minutes or an hour for them just to get that trailer over there, because they have a list of other ones they got to do. And then that trailer gets put at that list at the bottom. So I was like, hey, I'll go get the trailer you guys were telling me to get anyways, L620, which you can see it has L. So it's going to be in this load right here. 587 to 640, so it'll be somewhere down here. 620, I'll go pick that up. We'll put mine in door 5, put that one in door 6, and it's called cross docking. So we're going to have a trailer, empty trailer loaded, and they're just going to pull it out of that one, put it in mine. Pull it out of that one, put it in mine. So little things that you got to know. If it says live load, stick to your guns, because she kept telling me before I started getting the conversation that, oh, I just take that trailer. I'm like, no, I'm not going to take that trailer to Alachua, 400 miles from my house, and then have to deadhead home. I'd rather get at least have the option to get something on a trailer. I might deadhead home all the way if I don't have a good paying load, but I'd like to have my trailer just in case there is something out there that's coming back to home. So we'll see. Let's get these trailers in those doors. They just told me to get into 5 and 6. Did they give you 5 also?
Yeah.
They gave you 5 because they're going to cross dock me. They said do 5 and 6 because they got a preloaded trailer. It looks like 4 is broken.
Well, he just told me pull into 5. He didn't say anything about anything else.
No, and you're getting loaded, right?
Yeah.
The guy right there in the black shirt inside?
Well, the only guy I thought he was the guard check.
Oh, the guard check, okay. Because I just talked to I just want to make sure I can get cross-loaded. Well, now they're putting him in 5, but he just went to the guard check guy, so. You can tell this is broken. It shouldn't be down like this. So, unless it's just because his product is sitting on it. We shall see what's going on, but they're on break right now, so we're gonna get this one into 5. I'll probably put mine into 7 and go get that other one and put it into 6, just so they can get it off and stage it, and then I can pull that trailer out, put my trailer back, and then they can just put it back on my trailer. Hopefully that'll be the way to work it, because who knows how long it's gonna take him to get loaded. Another thing, when you're coming back here to back your trailer in, check where it's going and clean out the area, just like that guy just did. That's what he was doing back here, because as you can see, these pallets are made with nails. So get them out of the way where it's not going to hit your tires. And we're going to put my trailer in 7, and then put that one in 6, and hopefully they can start unloading it. And who knows how long it'll get unloaded. But yeah, check where Tires are going to come for any kind of wood that has nails sticking out of it. Even these seals can puncture your tire. They're made of metal. So. You got what? I know. I just had 3 pallets with nails sticking up. Like, come on, man. It's our tires. And would you know what you're getting loaded with? Roll tanners. So that's your stuff getting moved somewhere else. You do this route a lot or no? First time? Okay. Because they came here. Mine's a live load, but they have a trailer already loaded. So I have to go get that trailer, put it in the door next to me, and then put my door next to that. They're just going to move it over. Good times. So I'm going to wait, but they wanted me 5 and 6, so I'll wait till you get loaded. I'm going to put that trailer in this one, and then wait till you pull out my mine in. Yeah, thanks, man. We'll take you later. So now we look for 620. We got 5, or is that 602? 657 on the left. I'm interested to see if it's a Dollar General or a JB Hunt. Here we go, 620. JB Hunt. All right. Let's connect. Looks like it's a pretty nice trailer. Hopefully the tires are good. Otherwise, we'll just drag it over there. It's only like 700 yards. Check it. Nice trailer. Always check when you get in here, make sure your pin attached. Pin's in. Landing gear looks a little dated. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's check the tires on this thing since we're in the. Ooh, that looks good. Think that can make it 400 miles? Probably. Probably not. Not much better here, but definitely better. Let's see what we got. It's already sealed, so we will need a new seal. Our doors are okay. How are our tires over here? Got some cobwebs, been sitting here a while. Yeah, just that one tire. So we just have to be on the side of the road for 6 hours once, getting some roadside. Whew, cobwebbed up. Kinds of spider species I'm bringing different places. Well, hope that landing gear goes up. It's good. Right. So I'm all the way aired up, and we're still on the ground here. That's why you leave a little bit of gap when you're dropping your trailer. Because first of all, this was stuck right here. I had to keep messing with it and smashing it to get it to come out for me, otherwise it wouldn't lock in. And now I already did it a couple times, but it is nice and hard to get it up. There we go. But that's why you leave a little space so it picks it up and it doesn't make it too hard on you. Fixing the individual. Waved at him, said hi, just gave me the eye all the way up until he got next to my window, rolled my window down. He said, "What are you doing?" And I explained to him I'm cross-docking these 2 trailers. He still looked at me like I'm some kind of idiot. So you're gonna come across that in these days. The yard dogs know everything. Just bow down to them and keep going. And you gotta tell them, hey, God bless and enjoy the day. There is Mr. Clown. What a nice Kenworth. Tastefully done lights. Man, that yard jockey guy. I think they just like to make you wait, maybe. I don't know. There he is right there. Unloading that Mabes. Hey, buddy. He's not having a good day. I'm not trying to do anything to mess up your system, man. I'm just trying to get out of here quicker than 8 hours. So by the time that yard jockey gets to the trailer. And now I got to figure out what's going on with that guy on door number 5. See how quickly he's going to get loaded. And this trailer's actually pulling okay, but so this one has the Hendrickson air system on it also, which airs up all the tires evenly. And there's a little light that you can see on the front of the trailer from your rear view window on your driver's side. If that light's yellow, or turned on, yellow or white, whatever the bulb is, that means that one of the tires is low on air or something in the system's low on air and it's continuing to have to air it up to get it to the right pressure. So that gives you an indicator that one of your tires probably has a leak in it. Oh, look, and that guy moved. He's over in 33 now. I don't know if you guys saw that. Perfect. So the system and the plan is coming together. Because I put my truck in door 4 because it looked like door 7 was blocked. And door 4 had that, looked like it was broken lift gate coming out of the forklift. So he moved out of 5. Perfect. So now we will get into 5 and 6. Plan's coming together. That's the little light I'm talking to you about. You can see it from your rear view window. If that's on, you got an air leak somewhere, or it just has a hard time keeping up with the consistency of the tanks. There's another tank in the back of the trailer. Something's leaking. You see this little, if you have these right here, it means you have the Henderson air system, which inflates all your tires evenly, which keeps you safe from blowouts. If you buy a trailer, you definitely want to try and have that on there. And you also want to have some of these, because some of these metal seals are really hard to get off. So, there we go. Well, there we go. Let's see what we actually got. Let's see this trailer open up for us. Come on. Oh, somebody kind of cross-did it, so we have to open both sides. There we go. Come on. Pop open for me. Pop open. There you go. All right, what do we got? I have no idea. Looks like chicken broth or something. Who knows? That just scared the heck out of me. I just hooked up my airlines, just got under the trailer, and all of a sudden, bam! Somebody gets on the forklift, starts loading it. So they're already cross-docking it, but I'm in door 4 instead of 5. So that was, I mean, that could have been bad because there's no locking system. There's no normally there's a clamp that'll come up and hold the back of the trailer. And I was about, I don't know, 20 seconds away from pulling my truck off that dock. Whew, could have been bad. So luckily it wasn't, but man. But you can see what I mean. My truck has the, I'm gonna put a thing on. He's coming on hard. My brakes are on though. Yeah, it's just, my front brakes aren't on. That was just trailer brakes. Whew. My truck brakes weren't on. I had just pulled into it. I planned on pulling back out, so man, I'm gonna put the wheel chock in there too, but that was a close call. But you guys that don't know the truck industry don't understand that I could have just pulled out my truck because there is no latch. Normally there's a safety latch system that locks the trucks in. So he could have been coming on with the forklift while I was pulling the truck away. So got lucky on that one. This is a wheel chock. I'm gonna throw it in there for safe measure. And they're already doing it. Getting that off of there, you can hear it. I'm coming straight over to here, cross-docking. God bless everybody. I'm gonna get home to these kids, take them to the pool, and then get some sleep tonight and leave out early morning. Because it's an open window I have from midnight tonight, or 12:01 a.m. until midnight tomorrow to deliver. But I want to try and get there, Alachua, or Alachua, whatever you want to call it. It's the north side. It's like Jacksonville, but on the Atlanta side on 75. Jacksonville is at the top of Florida, so I'll get there early as I can so I can get it off, and then get up to South Georgia again, see if I can get something else. But that was scary right there. Be careful. Yeah. Don't take any days for granted. Enjoy your kids if you got them. If you don't, enjoy some nephews and nieces, whatever you got. Just take every day the huge breath of fresh air. And I'll see you guys tomorrow from Florida. All right, sorry, one more thing. They had me loaded before I even could edit this video, so I made one more video. It was 47 minutes from the time I got here till the time I went and grabbed the other trailer, talked to the yard jockey, put the other trailer in the other door, and put my trailer back in that door. And 47 minutes from the time I got here till the time I just got my bills loaded, ready to go. That just shows you when they want to get something done, they'll get it done. But otherwise, every time I've ever delivered here, 2 hours to the T or more, depending on how busy they are. But never less than 2 hours. Just to get into a door and have them get the stuff off your trailer. So that is it. That's the norm for DCs, they call them, distribution centers. All the grocery, Dollar Generals, Walmarts, all those ones. Walgreens takes a lot longer. Walgreens, if you ever see that on the BOL, it's going to be 8 hours. So try to get yourself out of that. But I got here a little early, hung out with the kids, took the boy to school today, or picked him up from school. Got Truck of White's car waxed, dropped it off for that. But you see all these trucks over here, I'll turn left a little bit. These are all the guys staging for tonight. And so I figured I've always delivered here at night. It's always been like 6 p.m. or later. So if I knew that if I got here before that, hopefully I'd have a better opportunity of getting some of that personnel inside this huge warehouse to get me cross-docked, and they sure as heck did. So God bless for that. Thanks for that. It's a little bit of information you store over years of being out here and understanding it all. And thanks to that guy for moving to that door. It didn't even matter though, because I was still in door 4 and they still cross-docked. So we're on our way. See you in Florida tomorrow. And like I say, know your worth, stick to your guns. God bless. See you guys.